Good evening, everyone. This is Black Culture Court TV, where you can get a black slap if you disrespect the culture. I am the presiding judge, Essence, and I was summoned tonight to speak on several cases. Can I get a round of applause first? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for your round of applause. Thank you. So, the issue at hand is Damon Dash. Should he receive a black slap because he keeps saying that Jay-Z ain't shit? Is Damon Dash Aggy? Let's talk about it. Is Damon Dash Aggy? Well, let's see what he says about Jay-Z.
I mean, everybody knows Jay ain't shit. Like, that, everyone knows that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but does that surprise you at all? Because that seems particularly shady.
Listen, if you ask anyone in the industry, it's a common knowledge that Jay ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
Define ain't shit for our audience.
He's about the bag. You know, we all know that. It's about, he's self-preserving, period. Like, you know, it's just that the people he does it to don't have, like, Beyonce next to him. They don't have that kind of a power. But, you know, this dude here, everyone's looking. So I just think he kind of like, you know, like he used to do that shit. Like, it's not even like a secret. You know, he'd do that shit to me with girls. Like, you know, he'll be like, you know, I'll be talking to a chick and I'll be like, yo, she asked me to do this, that, and the third. And he'd be like, I wouldn't do it. And then the next day he's wifed her. And I'd be like, oh, that's some funny shit.
Right.
You know what you're dealing with when you deal with Jay. You know, Jermaine Dupri, I feel like, you know, I didn't.
Okay, is Dame Dash Aggy? Now, I think I like Dame Dash. I like his entrepreneurial spirit. I like the way he tried to get more black people to be entrepreneurs. I've learned a lot from Dame Dash. But it's getting to the point where he keeps talking negative about Jay-Z. It's getting to the point where he is Aggy. I don't want to say the B word, so I prefer to use Aggy, right? Because first of all, what is he trying to do? Is he trying to get everybody to go against Jay-Z because of their personal issues? I mean, we have nothing to do with their personal issues. We really don't even know what really happened on the inside. We only heard really his side. We didn't really hear Jay-Z's side because Jay-Z doesn't really go on these shows and talk about the relationship between the two. But Damon Dash is always, initially, he didn't really want to talk about it. But now, I mean, he keeps bringing it up. And I have to say, Dame Dash, you have to get a black slap. Yes, you do. You know why, Dame Dash? Because we have nothing to do with the personal issue between you and Jay-Z. Just because you don't like Jay-Z doesn't mean that we will not like Jay-Z. It's not like we like you more than Jay-Z or we like Jay-Z more than you. Hell, I really don't even know either one of you. Personally. But you both seem like two decent guys who just had a difference of I guess business styles. I guess. Hell, the only thing we care about is if he's cheating on Beyonce. As long as he doesn't disrespect Beyonce, the Beehive really doesn't care. So, Dame Dash, Come on now. Come on. You have to stop. You can't keep speaking negative about Jay-Z on these shows because you're beginning to sound like, I don't want to say the B word, but you're beginning to sound Aggy. Okay? And you're a grown-ass man. Right? I mean, hey, we women have to get over the shit that you men do in relationships. So guess what? You're going to have to get over it too. And you can't keep going on these shows acting like we're supposed to side with you. I mean, personally, I think Jay-Z connecting with the NFL is a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful, I don't see anything negative that can come out of it, because most of the time, black men, you complain, but you don't have a solution. He's coming up with a solution. Okay? So, Dame Dash, you will have to get these hands, Dame Dash. I like you, Dame Dash. I really do, Dame Dash. I like you. I think you're a respectable guy. I think that, you know, you're just still hurt. I can understand that, because that's a lot of money to have to get over. I get it. I really do. But you can't keep you can't keep going on these shows, Dame Dash, speaking negative about Jay-Z. Jay-Z is a powerhouse. Jay-Z might shut you down one day. You never know. Him and Beyonce together, that's double trouble. You don't want to with them. They're like the Russians. So, Dame Dash, you're going to have to take these hands, Dame Dash. And I like you, Dame Dash, but you're going to have to get these hands. I'm sorry. Here you go, Dame. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Fingers say to the face. What? Okay, that's enough for Dame Dash. Now the second case is Eva Marcilles. Should she have changed her daughter's name from McCall to her present husband's name, which is Sterling? Now, I'm not prying into her business, but she basically asked that question basically on her show.
So today for Eva's Corner, you know, I decided to do something that's a little bit more personal, something that it's not just advice for parents, but it's an insight about my life and kind of what I'm going through, and hopefully someone can relate and learn something from it. So for me, I just went through a name change for my firstborn, Marley Ray. So Marley was born in 2014, and I gave her her biological father's name. And after 2 months, you know, we became estranged, and I raised her as a single mom. And then the good Lord saw fit for me to meet an amazing man, Michael Sterling, who has become my husband and the father of my later children. And so, long story short, we all have the name Sterling, and Marley is the only one with her biological father's name. And, you know, I saw it necessary, and Mike saw it necessary to change her name. And so we've been going through the process, which I must say is not an easy process, and it's not for the faint of heart. But we've been working through it, and yesterday I can say that thank you for the Honorable Judge Manning here in Fulton County Court granted me a name change for Marley. She is now officially and legally Marley Ray Sterling. And so she asked for all vital records to be changed, her birth certificate, her social security card, health board, everything. And for my...
Now, I have a little issue with this, right? Because I just think that it was a little disrespectful, because your daughter is still your daughter's father, I mean, he's still the biological father. Changing her name will not change that. And it's still, I think maybe it was done out of spite, because you could have hyphenated the name. You could have left McCall and put a hyphen and put Sterling. And I think that would have been a little more respectful for your daughter, because regardless if he has parental rights, she still is going to see her father, or, I mean, she still biologically is his daughter. So I think a hyphen could have solved the problem, the issue regarding making her feel inclusive with everyone else. You could have just said McCall hyphen Sterling. I think that would have been more respectful. And then to change her birth certificate too, I mean, that's a lot. I mean, does he disrespect your daughter in any way? Because I went through the same thing where I had to separate the relationships. I had to say, oh, my children has a relationship with their father, and that relationship is different from the relationship I have with their father. So I did have to separate the two. But I'm not prying into your business, but it just seems a little extreme for you to change the name completely to your current husband's name. Because God forbid, what happens if this current marriage doesn't work out and then you marry again? Then are you going to change all of your children's name to his name? So it becomes a little, just a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Just a little, kind of tacky, maybe. Maybe for lack of a better word. But it just seems a little, to me, disrespectful to change your daughter's name completely to your current husband's name. Yeah. So, Eva, I think you do deserve a black slap for that. I'm sorry, Eva. And I love you, Eva. You're a beautiful young lady, and I love you. And I know your marriage, as mine, you know, it didn't work out. And he seemed like to be a real jerk. But I don't know the relationship between him and your daughter. So, but Eva, I'm going to have to give you these hands. Sorry, Eva. Sorry, Eva. I didn't want to, but I think you're going to have to get these hands. This is Black Culture Court TV, where you can get a black slap for disrespecting the culture. I am summoned at time to give black slaps. Determine if someone should have a black slap because of what they have done in the black culture.